Welcome to the Agile CRM campaigns video. To quickly add a campaign or workflow, go click on this link here, campaigns. It will take you here to add a new campaign. You can click on the button here. If you have a list of campaigns here, you will probably then click on this button here. It will then take you to the area to see some of our campaign templates that we have to quickly get you ramped up for maybe a newsletter campaign or an autoresponder. For our purposes, let's click on Custom so we can get a blank campaign canvas, and this takes you into our visual editor. The first step is you want to give your campaign a name, and then you start building the campaign with what are called nodes, N-O-D-E-S, which are the campaign building blocks. So we have a send email node. We have a wait node, which allows you to wait for a specific time before the next action in the campaign triggers. We have a click node, which will check to see if a link in an email that you sent out was clicked or not by your contact. We have an open node, which will check to see if they've opened the email. We have a tags node, which allows you to add or delete a tag for a contact. Also a scoring node, which allows you to add or subtract a score for a contact. We have a URL visited node, which will check to see if they visited a specific URL on your site. And for this node to work, you do want to make sure you have our tracking code actually added to your site as well. We have a tweet node, which allows you to tweet or send a mention to one of your contacts. In order for this node to work, just want to make sure you're aware that you must have the contact's Twitter ID in their contact profile. We have an A/B testing node, which allows you to send out 2 campaigns in one and check the results or how effective each of those campaigns were. Let's click on this add more button, and I strongly suggest you take a look at this because this will show you all of the campaign nodes that you have so you can see how complex or robust your campaigns or workflows can be. So these are contact-based nodes, these are email-based nodes, these are mobile-based nodes such as set up a call or play an automatic voice message or send out an SMS message, web-based nodes, social-based nodes. We have some utility-based nodes. We have developer-based nodes as well, such as this JSON node, which allows you to interact with an external application. And we also have a service-based nodes, which works well with our help desk ticketing system. So let's say you want to actually go ahead and send out an email. So I'm going to add this one. And that is the same one over here. So you would go ahead and configure it. And by default, you're going to see it say, okay, the name, who it's coming from, your name or your business name, the contact owner, meaning if you own that contact in Agile, it's going to come out saying it's coming from your email address. If you want to use a different send an email address, you would click on this add new, put in the email address you want to send from, click send verification email. We will send you a verification link. Click on that link. Then you will see that new email listed from other emails you can choose from that you want to say it's coming from. This email tag here, the 2, this means it's going to go through all the contacts you add to this campaign, look in their details, and then look for the email tag to send it to them automatically. You can carbon copy someone, put in an email address, a blind copy someone, put in the subject of your email, and who you may want to send a reply to, or have them, the contacts, if they do reply, put in whatever that email address is. Next step is actually start building your email. Let's say you want to send out a text version. You can use what are called merge fields to customize or personalize your email. Test. Or you can send out an HTML-based email. If you already have an email built in HTML, you want to use that template, you would just copy and paste that code in here, or you can select one of our various HTML templates. We have quite a few for you to choose from. Just select one. And we have quite a few, even from the base, and you would load it into editor and then select that one. Or if you want to actually start fresh, you can actually create your own as well. And that's going to pull in the HTML editor. We're going to close that. And then go to settings. If you want to track clicks, you can determine when you want that email to go out. If you want it to go out right when contacts are added, you want to leave this as a default. And then make sure you save the campaign. The next step is connecting the nodes. So that's what this little reminder is here. How you connect them. Close that. Say I want that to start as a default node. You can't delete it. So that is the send email. And then let's say you want to see if they clicked on a link. And you say, okay, I want to see if they clicked on a link, and I want to wait 1 day and save it. And what this means is that if a day has gone past and they have not clicked on a link, you can then maybe send out another email. Configure that node, and then you connect that. Or if let's say you want to actually just quickly duplicate this node. Right mouse click, that's that node. And you want to send that same message out. If they did click, you might want to increase their lead score. I want to say, let's give them 20 points if they did actually click on a link. Save it, and then connect it. So let's say for our purposes, this is ready to go. We're going to save the campaign. You can also make the campaign private, which means no other users on your system can see it. But the next step is once the campaign is saved, you manually add contacts to a campaign or use what is called a campaign trigger, which I'll talk about in the actual next video. To manually add a contact, click on that link there. It's going to take you to your contacts. And let's say I want to send this out to this contact and that contact. Hit add to campaign, select the campaign, and hit add. At that point, they're actually added in the campaign. And if you want to check, you can do some filtering. Let's say we have a filter called campaign status. You want to filter, see all the contacts who are active in a specific campaign. And you see it's filtering for those two. So that tells you that these two contacts are actually in the campaign. If you want to check the status, let's drill down on this contact. And you see campaigns. I'm in that campaign. So far the email has been sent. You'll see it there, and you'll see it in the campaign's actual timeline as well. So I hope this was helpful to see how robust and powerful you can create as it relates to campaigns in Agile CRM. Thank you.